Good day, everyone. I hope everyone's been travelling well. So on today's journey, I'm actually heading to Gembrook, and also going to check out Bunyip National Park. Just have a bit of a ride around with no particular agenda. Going to check out Gentle Annie. So I've never been up Gentle Annie before, so we'll check it out and hopefully it's all right. But at the moment I am just riding through Belgrave. It's a beautiful little town, the home of Puffing Billy, the old steam train, and a lot of cafes. So I've just ridden through Belgrave, just on my way to Gembrook, and so I love this particular part of the road. And then at the very end, or just at the end of these bends, you actually get Puffing Billy on the old wooden bridge. But I don't think it's running at the moment. I'm not 100% sure on that. But it's a beautiful area to take photos of Puffing Billy, especially during the winter when you get all the steam. And there she is, the old bridge. And it's really nice to take a photo there when Puffing Billy's coming across. It's a good day to get out on the bike today. It's a Friday, so I've taken a day off work. So it's actually not too hot at the moment, so it's still early morning. It's only about 10:30 in the morning, around about 17 degrees Celsius, and it's probably going to get to about 24, I think they said, which is good, because I usually find anything hotter than about 26, especially out in the bush, starts to become a bit of a problem. But today's just going to be a nice casual cruisy ride, and so hopefully it's good. So come and explore with me, and hopefully we don't get lost. If we do, then we learn something new. Alright, we're coming into Emerald. Emerald to stop along the Puffing Billy train line. In fact, you can actually see the train yard over there on the right. They often have a lot of shows there for kids. They actually have a big working life model of Thomas the Tank Engine, which is really cool. I've actually seen it. I haven't been on it, but it was pretty good. Actually nice to see all the kids smiling and happy. So when kids are happy, especially my kids, when they're happy, I'm happy. So this is Emerald, bit of a small town. It's quite far out of town, or actually quite far out of the city. But it's really nice. It's actually got a lake, so Emerald Lake, where Puffing Billy actually stops. And we actually bring the family here quite often, and we'll actually sit and have a picnic or a barbecue. It's just a really nice family-friendly area, especially the park. They've got, like, on the lake, you can take this paddle bike out. You can ride the paddle bikes, or you can swim in the pool. But unfortunately there's also a lot of ducks that like that pool, and as you know, with ducks, they kind of just crap everywhere. So we're now heading into Gembrook. So it's taken me about 20 minutes to get out here from where I started. So I'm going to pull over in a minute, just kind of get a bit of a fresh air, bit of a break, and then we're going to hit the dirt trails. But what I'll do is I'll do a quick lap of Gembrook, and you'll see how pretty it is. I love the house, very nice. And this is also the final stop for Puffing Billy, and you'll see the stop here, station on the left here for the Puffing Billy. Alright, we've got an old motorist mechanic shop, a couple of little shops. It's a really nice cafe on the right. gone down a little dirt road called the Pack Track, and I believe this is the entry point for Bunyip National Park. So I've not actually been down here before, so it's all quite new. As you can see, it's quite dusty, so obviously quite a few cars and bikes come through here. And I believe there's also an offloading area, so if you've got a trail bike with rec reg or recreational registration, so you can still bring it down here and ride it through the national park. So I'm just taking it easy at the moment. Alright, so I've just stopped along a dirt track. I think it's called the Pack Road or the Pack Track, something like that. So I thought I'd stop, and I ended up stopping in a really nice area. So it's obviously someone's farm, but the views are pretty good. It's a nice sized house. Very, very quiet, except for me blabbering on. Alright, so I thought I'd just quickly show you around my bike, my little trusty off-roader. And it won't be a lot of people's cup of tea, but it does exactly what I want it to do and then some. So here we are. I call this Betty, because sometimes she's the beast, and like most things, when things don't work, it's also Betty the bitch. So as you can see, it's pretty standard. It's the 2015 GSA 800, so it's the adventure model. It's pretty stock, so all I've got on it is a bash plate and a windscreen extension. I did have a different windshield on it, but that broke in a previous crash up at Craig's Hut. So there you go. So take note how clean it is, because this afternoon won't be anything like it. G'day everyone. So I've been riding through Bunyip National Park now for about the last hour and a half. So it's been pretty easy. It's just mainly been dirt roads, as you can see. So it's been pretty quiet. So the only issues I've had is coming around corners and seeing a whole bunch of kangaroos or wallabies. So I'm just taking it easy going around some of these corners, and a lot of them are blind. And I've come across a few four-wheel drives which I didn't get on camera, so they're absolutely flying around some of these corners. So that's why some of the footage, you'll see that I'm kind of taking the corners a little bit slow, just for my own safety. So I am not far from the top of Gentle Annie, so I'm only a couple of 100 meters away, and I've come around a bend, and check it out, road's closed. So we're going to find a shortcut. I believe there is a shortcut that you can take to get up a Gentle Annie. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes shortly. Okay, so we're actually now just heading up to that shortcut to Gentle Annie. So I think I'm currently on Bunyip Road. Here we go, Gentle Annie track. Let's have a look and see what she's like. Make sure ABS is off. we go. I'm just going to take it easy going up, so I don't know what's here. I'm just going to drop the first gear, take it nice and slow. Nice and slow. Wow, the incline's quite steep actually. So I've been told that this is slippery as ice during when it's wet, and I can understand why. Incline is quite insane. And in fact, I'm not looking forward to coming back down. Nice and slow. Gotta say, it'd be a lot of fun in a four-wheel drive, right? I don't own a four-wheel drive. I am thinking about getting one, but yeah, no at the moment. Geez, quite a nice truck actually. Just taking it easy. It's starting to get slick. Just going to ride on the edge here. I've had a couple of slips. We did have some rain yesterday, just a couple of showers. So hopefully I can make it. Let's stick to the edge. Now I've actually seen a lot of YouTube videos of four-wheel drive doing this, and I know there's a rocky section coming up soon. So, and going by the rocky videos, yeah, not sure if I'm going to be able to do it all. But let's have a look anyway. Let's get off and have a look, shall we? Well, I think I made it to the top of Gentle Annie. So usually those things represent that you're at the top of a hill. But don't quote me 100% on that. I'm usually not the sharpest tool in the shed. So we all made it up in one piece. I'm still huffing and puffing a little bit. So as you know, coming up, it was dry, it was fairly good. Was a little bit slick in some parts. So, because we did have some rain late yesterday afternoon, and I did see a few puddles. So, but I will show you, I think it's the back end. So there's two ways you can come up Gentle Annie. God, who named it Gentle Annie? Anyway, so the road that I was on was Bunyip Road, I think it was, and I believe it comes up this way. So I'm not going to ride that. It doesn't look all that bad on camera, but it is steep, and I am here by myself, so I don't want to do anything silly. Plus I got to go home to my two beautiful little kids, so yeah, don't want to do anything a little bit full on. But on the other side, a nice view of the valley. Not that you can see through the trees. You can probably see a wreck, but let me see if I can go take a picture for you. I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with this wreck. So I'm not sure what it is, but it says it's twin cam. So to get it up this far is actually quite impressive. So as you can see, it's had better days. So what is it? It's a 4-cylinder, no idea, built in 89. Twin cam, something like Toyota Motor Company, there you go, Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla. Not bad, huh? Definitely seen better days. Alright, there we go. Wow! I can now officially say I have ridden Gentle Annie. And for you dirty-minded people, yeah, I kind of agree with you.